Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Hardcore Campaign. That was actually the chair was too far away from the table. Once again, I have to remember to look over here so I'm not staring deeply into Ben's eyes while introing. Yes, so this is the Hardcore Campaign. The last time we filmed an episode was a year and a half ago.
About that.
I believe.
So.
I'm going to screw up Ben's whole schedule here. And Huey, go ahead and recap us real quick.
Well, you see,
why are you spiting me?
last time we got into a fight because I picked up a sword.
That is true, yes.
It was a
shiny
sword.
object.
Yep, shinies. I went to it. Ben died.
Ben did die.
But before doing that, he
got straight murdered.
threw his sword.
He threw
I was
his sword,
hoping it would work.
it would work. Unfortunately,
know
it was
why you
still
thought that
bound
was gonna
to
work,
him
yeah.
because nobody else actually touched the sword.
It was goop. It should have touched it.
Ben doesn't understand how property works.
You didn't.
Is the problem.
You also
Finders
didn't be like-
keepers, and that thing found it.
See, the problem was you didn't say I give up the sword. It's now the slime monsters.
Very good.
You did not bequeath.
Yep.
Interesting
I almost
choice of
drowned.
I feel
words.
like Dan swore.
Yeah,
Dan,
yeah.
whoa, language, buddy.
guys, I am recapping. Rude. I almost
Anyway,
drowned to
all
death.
right, so this is the hardcore game. Hardcore rules are simple. Most encounters should be hard or deadly. Players cannot shoot or fight through each other, including spells. And encumbrance is a thing. They all randomize their stats because they're stupid. Last
just me and
episode,
Ben.
as Huey said, they did get into a fight with a really large monster, and Ben died. Actually, not from the really large monster.
No, it was the shadow creatures.
It was the shadow creatures.
Can we all just admit one thing, though? We all saw that coming for like 4 episodes.
I believe we all saw that coming when you saw the sword and went,
I'm gonna touch
I think
it.
I'm going to take this sword.
I know it says don't
I'm gonna
touch.
touch that.
Yeah, that's
It didn't say don't touch.
It did.
It did actually say
no,
don't touch.
no.
it.
Had the big
And then there was a
sign.
really long list of people who have owned the sword
Right,
and died
right.
under
No, but
mysterious circumstances.
I'm oblivious to that, and I didn't see
Turns
that.
out Ben's halfling doesn't know how to read. All right, well, we probably filmed an ale portion, so we're going to go ahead and cut to that now.
Hey, everyone, welcome to the ale portion. So, Andy, Kevin and I were experimenting again. This
What
time,
were you guys doing in personal time?
This time, we were using this. Do you know what this is?
It's a pear.
No.
You told me it was a pear,
It's an apple pear.
so I was right.
It's a pear that grows in the shape of an apple.
So I was correct.
No,
It's a pear.
it's an apple pear.
So it's a pear that grows in the shape of an apple. What's the first part of that sentence?
Apple.
No, that would be the actual
Apple.
last.
Apple pear.
Pineapple, apple.
Today we're going to be using an apple pear for soaking.
So it's an apple?
Fit. There we go, we're good. Next we're going to cut the apple pear, okay?
Which is an apple.
No, it's an apple pear.
So it's a pear.
It's a pear shaped like an apple.
So it's a pear.
It's a pear shaped like an apple. We're gonna cut it into
Smart
little pear slices. Little pear slices.
Wouldn't you say it's little apple pear slices?
It's apple pear slices. Have you ever seen an apple pear, Andy? Is this the first time experiencing an apple pear?
No, I've seen them before because they're pears.
No, they're apple pears.
Right.
We're gonna take the apple pear slices.
Okay.
We're gonna.
No, didn't do it right.
The ice is too big is the issue.
Or your slices are too large.
Or no, so we just need to get pieces of
I'm
apple.
glad. Did you
pear.
wash your hands before you touched
Yeah,
them? Like
you just watched me do all that. I watched the counter.
I
I
wasn't
watched.
paying attention to you at all.
Oh, yeah, actually, you were. I think you were on Instagram. So we're gonna break up the pear. Apple pear. God damn it!
It's a pear.
It's an apple pear.
It's a pear shaped like an apple. It's a lie.
And we got Kraken spiced around. You okay?
No. Your pear tastes like lies.
So we're gonna do one shot or shot and a half because I know you always want to bring up this is not an
Well, yeah, because you don't measure things properly.
But I created this, so it's whatever measurements I want.
Okay.
So you're gonna do one shot of Kraken, you're gonna do one shot of gold rum.
Sure.
Okay. 2 different spiced rums.
All right. Shot and a half of each.
We're gonna bring them down there.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna take your pineapple juice,
Okay. Shake it up.
which you gotta shake up or
There
Huey
you
complains
go.
about it.
Yeah,
Right.
because you're not doing it right.
And then you just fill to the brim.
Are you sure it's not a pineapple that tastes like a plum or something?
It's actually a pineapple plum juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I want you to get like hints of we're on a deserted island. We're the only thing that grows
We're making
here.
cocktails.
And we're making cocktails.
Yeah, honestly, this isn't so bad.
And the only thing on this island is an apple plum.
Lies,
Apple pear. Fuck.
an apple plum, glasses, ice, and 2 different kinds of rum.
On our deserted island.
This is the best deserted island I've ever been on.
Here we go.
This is gonna be awful.
Are you getting hints of being on a deserted island where you happen to have a cocktail bar?
If I was stuck on a deserted island with you, I would have to be drunk. So yes, sure.
All right. Will you drink this on today's show? In your goblet/chalice?
It's a tankard.
We'll see you guys in the show.
All right, so based off of our last episode, Ben has fallen in battle. The 2 of you have defeated the mound of muck and
I
blood
abruptly
and
interrupted them,
guts.
like I am now.
And he totally interrupted me. We cut it. It was really
You
awkward.
can't give me a disadvantage now.
It was really awkward.
It was in the video too. But you can't. I'm unqueathed now.
Nope, that didn't sound right either. All right, so picking up where we left off last time. The giant muck monster has fallen. Huey barely alive. How much life you got
I
left?
have actually plenty of life. I have 29 out of 46.
That's actually not
got
that
more
bad,
than
yeah.
you.
I actually, I failed the
you
deck saves, but I
You
survived
kept,
the con
yeah,
saves.
doing the con saves, yeah. All right,
Turns
so
out
the
I
battle
can
has
hold
ended.
my
Ben is
breath.
on the ground. What do you guys want to do?
I
I
thought he
teabag
dissipated.
him.
No, he's dead. Like his corpse is there.
Oh, I thought he just went.
No. His
Into
corpse is
ether.
there. He is like stretched out across the roots. The sword that Ben, for some reason, threw at the muck monster is lying relatively close to his body because his strength isn't very high, so he couldn't have thrown it very far.
Did you hear what Huey wants to do?
I teabag him.
Sure.
It's like, who's the naked one
Go
now?
ahead and give me a roll for teabagging.
That's an 11.
I mean, it's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you teabag the shit out of him. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
All right, it's cold.
And you're covered in mud.
Yeah.
And you can't feel it. You're dead, but there's mud all over your face. All right, what do you guys
I feel
want
like
to
this
do?
is wrong on some
What do you guys
level.
want to do? Ben's just the audience now. What do you want to do?
Take my body.
Also, well, actually, you defeated the boss, so you both get to level up. Ooh.
Take my body. It's like Princess Bride.
Not you.
How would I level up? I'm dead.
I don't know.
My
but
character sheet literally says dead.
You died right across the...
I can't even do anything
We're
on it.
going Resident Evil style.
You gotta do like Princess Bride. Go find the rival tablet and coat it with chocolate. Shut
Oh,
it
yeah, they're going to go find Miracle Max. Yeah. I mean, sure.
Perfect.
I can make a character. Call him Miracle
Prepared
Max.
this
Will you be
spell.
able to do an impersonation
Don't worry,
of Billy
Ben.
Crystal doing
You're
an
about to-
impersonation?
I can probably do that. Yeah.
You're
It'll
about to
sound
be back in some
wildly
form.
inappropriate.
What are you gonna do?
You'll see.
Oh no.
What are you going to do?
You'll see in a second.
I'm
Oh,
very.
all right.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Is that your life?
Yeah.
How does that bring me back?
The spell I took.
I need both of you to give me a perception check. Not you, you're dead. I'm going to do this for most of the episode.
That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1. You're really intent on teabagging Ben's
nat
corpse.
3.
I want to
All
say
right,
an 8.
so-
I just want to say one thing real quick. This
wait.
is ultimate torture that Andy can do on me. With my ADD,
Yep.
I just want to go to the phone or play. And
Yeah,
I
and you
do-
can't because we're on video.
I can't. We're on video, so I can't just
I have a
play
passive of
Pokemon
15.
Go.
You have a passive of 15?
Yeah. I always forget passive exists.
All right.
So do you guys want to do anything with Ben's corpse
Yep.
or the sword real quick?
Yep. Sure do. I would like to animate dead Ben's body. So we just have a walking zombie.
That's
That
different
looks
from
just
what I was
like
going
Ben.
to do, but okay.
What were you going to do?
I was going to try and whistle and call the vampire that we freed that is
Oddly enough,
creepily
as you
somewhere through.
turn, you see standing at the entranceway to the sort of cavern you guys have entered from the the tunnel that leads to the Great Tree. The vampire is standing before you,
Hey!
looking wildly confused.
It's good to
And
see
now
ya.
sounding like Billy Crystal.
Hold on. What are you guys doing down here? Huh? Have you been storming the castle? I'm not doing that the whole time. No, it's dumb. What the hell happened with you guys?
Well,
A
I
lot.
like the other voice better.
it all started when our naked friend took a shadow sword. One
he's not
thing
very
led to
smart,
another, and then this guy started drowning inside of a tree, and he died from ghosts. That's the too long didn't read.
What an odd combination of events.
That's what TLDR stands for.
Did you legit
I'm
just figure
hold
that
on.
out?
Yep.
Hold on. Wait,
trying to
legitimately?
figure out like what does this stand for?
You didn't think to just Google it?
No, that's the easy way out.
Sure. No, that makes sense. You just hoped Dan would randomly
One
say
day
it
I
one
hope
day.
somebody would tell me, and
Well, you're
that day
welcome.
is today.
You're welcome. TLDR means too long didn't.
Abbreviations with Dan.
The more you know.
Anyway, carry on.
So he walks forward. He looks a little bit more healthy than the last time you guys saw him.
Ooh, you got some blood, I see.
I did, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, orc blood does not taste good,
I
but
can
there's a lot of
imagine.
them.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So yeah, how's you guys doing? Good, other than him, obviously.
Yeah, he's fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing down here?
We were trying to get an anvil to forge some really fancy weapons.
Sure, yeah. That's
What are you doing
now?
I came down for my sword.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, wait.
Wait, which sword is yours?
Yeah,
is
which...
it this one or that
Well,
one?
I was fighting one of the orcish captains down here before I was captured because he was a lot stronger than I anticipated, and my sword, my vampiric sword, stabbed the tree.
Oh, so it's not the shadow sword.
I don't know what that is, so no. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
no.
good to know.
It's actually that sword.
Here you go.
And he points to the one you're holding.
You can have it.
Really? Thanks.
Yeah, I can't fight you. I know I'll lose this battle.
I was expecting him to try to make a trade or
I
a
was
deal
too.
or something.
I-
Oh,
just assume
can
something
you
was gonna
revive our
happen.
friend? Friend?
I mean, I could bring him back as a vampire thrall. It's not quite the same thing.
I mean, it
Didn't
would save me a spell slot at least.
Didn't I? Did you guys already use the resurrection stone I gave you?
Did you get? Is that what you were asking us?
Oh.
He drank. He gave me his blood, and I gave you guys the
you sure
the
you gave us a
resurrection
stone. Well, we didn't know it was a
Who got
resurrection
the
stone till
stone?
just now.
I told you. You asked me when I was in the dungeon. And
I
I said,
forgot.
"Oh, it's a resurrection stone. You can use
Where-
it to
where
bring
do we
somebody
put
back
it?
from the dead."
Where do we put it?
Well, he wasn't wearing pants at the
You
time.
put it
I
up
don't
his
want to
butt.
know.
Well,
Oh,
a
where do you?
suppository.
Oh, where do you actually put
Yeah.
it? It's a suppository.
thought so.
Yeah.
All right. Shove that on up there.
You're leaving.
That was an odd noise.
He was really enjoying that. Apparently, it could have just been any stone that was shoved up there, and he would have come back to life. All right.
So Ben, they're gonna put the resurrection stone up your bum.
Yeah.
And you come back with one hit point.
I'm alive.
You know what? We could save this. I could just animate his body.
Also would work. It's up to you.
Or we
I'm
could
not
just
here to
have a
tell you.
vampire on our team.
I'm not here to tell you how to play the game.
Hold on. I'll get it
However,
out. We can
did
reuse
give
it.
I did give you a stone for just such an occasion.
I'm alive.
And I had to go back
Oh,
and
hey,
watch
vampire
it.
guy.
I had to go back and watch our first episode because I wasn't sure if they used it or not. So if they did use it, let me know, and then Ben will be dead again.
we didn't use it because I forgot all about it.
I was gonna say I didn't think
I
you guys
didn't
did.
have
Hey,
it on my
vampire guy.
sheet,
Thanks for
so-
giving us that resurrecting stone all the way back in episode number 1.
Callback.
Or was it number 2?
Ah.
Oh. No, it was episode
Well, it's a
1.
number 2 now.
Yeah.
Because it's in his butt.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I gotta get out of here. How, you guys?
You want to come with us?
No, I don't.
You sure?
guys
We
know.
just beat.
Can you
a
heal him
really
because I
big
gave
thing.
you your sword back?
I'm not really a healing kind of vampire.
Ah,
more,
just
of
Make me a
checking.
vampire?
more of a draining kind of.
I wasn't sure. Could
Well,
you
like-
make me a vampire?
Yeah, because then we can just heal by drinking
Not
blood.
a thrall, a vampire.
I pretty much just do a thrall. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. You'd have like limited cognitive abilities if that helps.
Man, doesn't really sound worth
You wouldn't
it.
really know that your life was spent
Could you
as
increase-
enslaved.
Are you
to-
able to?
Could you make me
enchant
more
weapons?
wise?
While you guys are
more
debating
of a
this,
stabby kind of guy?
I was hoping you could maybe give it life.
Could you
steal.
install wisdom onto me?
while you guys are doing this, I'm eyeballing the shadow sword
Sure.
for my minions.
I assume.
Touch
I look
it.
over, I see him eyeballing it, and I just go kick it in the water
Okay.
so that it's at least hidden
Okay.
somewhat.
But my precious.
Ben, you're staring at it, and Dan just kind of knocks it off, and it goes into the water.
I die.
No
That's
sword for you.
If you pick
Next
this sword
time, we're not
back
bringing
up,
you back.
I'm gonna kill you before the shadows do.
How close are you guys to getting out of here? Because I'm gonna follow you out though. So
That's a great question.
was the answer.
We don't know.
Like I
We're
said,
trying to
that's
find
a
an
great
anvil.
question.
If you help us out, I'm sure we could get out faster.
How was an anvil going to help you get out?
Well, an anvil's going to make us a
How'd
little
you
bit
get down
stronger
here?
so that we could get to the next
I've been
key,
moving around.
'cause
Well, I talked
believe-
to a thief, and he said there was a bunch of guys that came down here.
Yeah, that would be us.
And I was like, well, what are they doing down there? And he's like, I sent them down there. And I said, all right, well, I'm going to go get my sword. So I came down.
This vampire is very casual. I remember him being a little creepier when we last met him.
Well, I got more
Well,
blood in me now.
he's drank.
Yeah, now I've been drinking. Yeah.
Well, at least you won't kill us because I gave you the sword.
That is true.
I mean, in theory.
Thank you. We
No, I
appreciate
You
that.
didn't
by the
even
way.
make that pact that he doesn't kill you.
So
I said
I'm
you
gonna-
could kill me, so here's the sword.
We're going to do a little exposition dump here. So I saw the front gate has 5 keys.
Yeah,
Have
we
you-
have 2 of them.
So you're that close to getting
Yes.
out.
That's where I was trying to say, but then
Oh, that's
Talking
what
was
you mean
over.
by
Yes.
getting out. I thought you meant out of the sword.
No, like out of the castle. That was the whole thing. You guys were escaping the dungeons.
Yeah. We're 2 out of 5.
Okay.
We
2 out
came
of
down
5.
for an anvil to get empowering things to fix natural failures.
Hey,
Sure. All
I'm the
right.
natural failure.
I don't know. Something about you guys, like looks on your faces. It almost seemed like you forgot what you were doing in this castle altogether.
You know, if someone were to say how long it felt like I was standing here for, I would say at least 2 years. Just between the beating of that fight,
Sure. Yes.
and this conversation with
That
you,
makes
it's
sense.
been ages.
Yes.
It's been
All right.
like
He
a
did do
year.
everything.
I've been.
So
doing
you've
a lot.
already got 2 of the keys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Or at
not.
least
That's
I
not.
do.
That's pretty good.
I think there's one.
I don't
down
know
here.
if
Almost
any of them
halfway
are
here. There. It's
Yeah.
not terrible.
I think there's one down here.
Well, tell you what. I've been doing all right, so I'm going to give you the sword back now.
Oh, you're
Oh,
pal.
so kind of you.
Well,
Your
you know.
pal.
You've already got 2 keys, so I figure I'll just wait up there with the thief guy, and
Hey,
you
you
know,
know
eventually
what?
I'll just
I
walk out the
respect
front
it.
door.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Hey, can you give us some way of contacting you in case we need any help, so that you can help us help you also leave this
I mean,
castle?
I don't really have like. What do you want? Like
Do you have like a cell
can
phone
with
number?
2 strings?
Do you have a cell phone number?
2 cans with a string I can do.
Do you got any like potions on you or
I
anything like
don't.
that?
A vampire.
Yeah,
I just drink
shot.
Do you have
blood.
a-
So
I don't know, like a pager number?
I don't.
No?
What if I drank blood? Would I heal?
You give it a shot. I don't know. I mean, I'm not your mom.
You sure?
Pretty sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Good luck.
It's good seeing you.
You too.
You're making
I
it
most-
weird, man.
I mostly just
Always.
showed up to remind them of things, or remind you of things.
We appreciate it.
All right, guys.
I'll be back later when
and
you
then he
forget
guys kind of
important story
like
beats.
finger guns for some reason. All right.
I'll see you
And
next
then he
time.
disappears into the shadows.
I want to go.
Sometimes you gotta throw your players.
Hey
around.
guys, so what I miss? And have you seen my sword?
Nope.
Nope.
I want to check the giant creature and see if I could because it was a giant tree creature, right?
Yeah, like
That we
it was like made of roots and mud and stuff. Yeah.
I want to see if any of his roots I could use as arrows, because I need to restock.
Give me a survival check. Didn't you just buy a bunch of arrows?
21.
21.
I,
I
always
mean,
need more.
it's mostly like twisted roots and stuff. Nothing that would really make an arrow. You do find the arrows you're shot into it.
Okay.
If that helps.
Cool. That works then.
Or I probably should
Can
get
I
rid of my
look
super
for any
weapon.
healing herbs inside of him?
You don't. Well, while he's digging through the mud, you do find several corpses.
Oh.
And most of them have some equipment on them. I'll say you guys will get. Let's see how fancy we're gonna get with it. 4 healing potions.
Ooh.
Drink this.
I was like,
You have one of them, and we each get
what's the
one
roll
of
on
them.
a healing potion?
You just do 12.
12?
I don't do rolls. I just let you do
Oh.
12. Yeah.
But
'Cause
I
that's-
got the dice out and everything.
Well, that sucks.
For
go
those
back
that
over
thought
here.
this intro with the vampire was awkward, sometimes you got to throw your players a bone and remind them what the hell they're doing.
It's true.
Especially these players.
Hi. I'm not very.
You guys
smart.
don't do notes, so
I do some ish.
no, you don't.
I just rewatched.
You know,
I have the
that's
keys.
a
I
good
just
point.
rewatch
From
episodes.
now on, I'm bringing a notebook and paper with me.
If it's
I just like how
capable
close
of,
you guys get to getting out. I don't know.
No,
I,
thought you
I
meant
said the keys. You
No,
weren't
no.
listening.
I thought you meant the sword.
Oh.
I didn't think you meant actually getting out of the dungeon.
All right, so we got
That's
a
Huey.
mildly wounded Ben. Ben, you did not get to level up. You weren't alive when the boss died.
You missed the experience.
You did, unfortunately. That's your punishment.
Hardcore.
But you did get a stone up your butt.
But
so-
you can get a stone up your butt. Don't poop it out. You might die.
It's keeping you alive.
Guys, it came out.
7 days later, I'm so constipated.
You'll get used to it. All right, what do we want to do? Ben,
How much life you got?
I
did you
wanna
want to look for your sword?
around.
No.
You sure?
I want to look.
I mean, I
around.
do, but
Go for
your
it.
face says don't do it.
What? My face never says anything.
Wait, hold on. I have an idea, guys.
Oh, God.
Okay, so
Should be good.
Here it
Go
comes.
ahead.
well, technically, the minions killed me. So by using the laws of a horror movie, I've already died. So therefore, I should be free to use the sword now.
No, because you got rid of the sword. If you kept the sword and then died, I might give this one to you. But technically, you would be reacquiring it
But
'cause
dropping
you
the
threw it
sword did
away.
not break the bond, which means until someone else grabs it, it's probably still bound to me.
It's gone.
I'm not gonna resurrect you again if they show up and kill you.
Just pull the
so you
stone
know.
out, shove it back in.
Guys, you just keep doing this. Wait, it got stuck.
I'm all for testing this theory because if my theory is accurate, they're still going to chase me regardless of having the sword or not, and then I don't have the sword. Because I'm legit saying this. It's Andy. I feel like he's just gonna have them show up later until someone else grabs the
so
sword.
confused.
You know what?
Just
Hold on.
take this
Didn't
one.
we kill him already, guys?
I've got an idea for
Just
you.
take
So what if
this
I'm now
one.
the commander of Shadow
Here-
Minion?
You're
Here
not.
is-
Here, you want a magic sword? You can have mine. Take the life steal.
Hold on,
sword.
don't give him your stuff yet. We will wrap it up in a cloth and you can hold it that way. I've seen a movie about other short people traveling with things and cloth.
Oh, the
saved them
ring! The
from-
ring
yes.
worked.
Yes, and they wrap it up in cloth.
Are you on board with this other small halfling
Since
hobbit
you're
person?
gonna take it
I mean,
regardless
you're gonna
of what
do it
we
either
say.
way. You die. That's on
Well,
you.
do you have a weapon if I take your weapon?
Yeah, I don't do anything.
Huey's like,
don't-
I got a shadow sword.
Yeah, look at this sweet sword I found on the ground.
Pretty sure that would reset the bond. I may be overthinking the sword's bonding mechanism. I don't know how far out Andy thought this.
First of all,
I guarantee you, if you pick the sword back
I
up, Andy did think about that,
always
and you're
think of
going to
everything.
die again.
But Dan's
And when
theory,
I don't think of things, I usually steal them from players and act like it was my idea the whole time.
all right. So he's
DMing
saying,
101.
so he's kind of indifferent. Dan, should we wrap it in cloth and go
write
for
that
it, or just ditch it here and hope Andy doesn't have shadows still show up anyway?
I feel like
Alternative plan: you touch the sword, and I don't have to worry about it anymore.
no, because I don't need a shadow sword. I've got some sticks and a bow, and it's working quite well.
use
for me.
arrows instead of sticks.
I know, but hey, what are
Just
arrows
take
if not
mine.
fancy
It's
sticks?
fine.
I mean, that's not wrong, actually.
But then you don't have a weapon.
I don't need a weapon. I'm useless.
He's a mage.
no, he's
He's not.
He's a cleric.
Yeah, but I have spells I use.
Clerics
I don't,
are-
if I'm
or-
ever
yeah,
in
he's-
combat
yeah.
range, it's over.
They're like
But that
a
doesn't- that
fancy
doesn't-
They're
mage.
holy mages.
That doesn't
I mean, that's
resolve
accurate,
the
actually.
possibility of the Shadow Minion sword.
You
So
are
I look around for the
overthinking
ant-
it.
I don't know if I am.
Give me,
I
perception check?
promise you
Or
are.
investigation check, Shay?
Huh?
Not you. He's doing something.
Just take those
I'll go with my
short
passive.
sort of
12.
life
12?
stealing.
I mean, you go to the edge and it just the water is pouring down into this black chasm. You don't see anything.
I don't see it, yeah.
or anything like that.
Can
It's
I
just roots
roll-
and rocks.
Arcana, wisdom, something to see if I get an idea of how the sword works. Is it broken off of me now?
Give me an Arcana check.
Three. No, get it. 16.
16. I mean, you don't know much about magical swords, but that logic,
I do. I got
that
Arcana.
logic makes perfect sense to you. Like in your mind, that makes perfect sense. You're like that. Yeah, your argument is super valid.
Doesn't help at all.
Like you're like, guys, this is a solid argument. I don't know anything about swords or enchantments, but this is a solid argument. And in my line of thinking, makes perfect sense.
All right. I've got apparently my fork, and I somewhere got a great axe on here. So I got a weapon if we want to just hope it doesn't do anything now that it's been dropped in the sewers.
Just pick it up. Just do it.
Just take
No, see,
my short sword of life stealing.
but I have an axe.
This is better.
This is gonna be the episode. Just trying to decide if Ben's gonna pick up this sword.
You
again.
just decide. It is your character. You can decide if you would like to pick up the sword, how
Or
you would like
have
to
this
pick it
one.
up.
I mean, I'll take that, but you gotta take the axe.
No, I have a club and a short sword. I have weapons if I
All
need
right,
them.
I just if the shadows show up, I'm so gonna yell, "I told you so."
That's fine.
don't
And if the
care.
shadows show up, Andy's a huge dick. Because you
Wow.
already died. And I respect it.
Hardcore. Shadows are like in the shadow realm, having a break. Yeah, we totally killed that guy. Wasn't it great?
Wait a minute.
Hell?
I feel a presence I haven't felt in 30 minutes.
How many times you got to kill this guy?
He seems very irritated with me. I'm just saying.
I even let him keep his sweet sword. Well, then he gave it away, but
Very
Because he doesn't have strength. It's because he doesn't have strength, so he doesn't want to use it.
It's
No, it
dex
was-
based.
it was
I have
dex-based.
dex,
Yeah.
but,
Wait, what? That's why I gave it to him as a short sword.
lucky.
So he could use it as his dex.
but you're the one that's always up front and
Dying.
stabbing things.
Well, you're not wrong. That is very accurate.
So I'm giving you the better weapon.
dying.
You can always pick it up off of your cold dead corpse.
Exactly. If you die again, it's right there.
Take the shadow sword.
No good.
Whatever my logic works, whoever touches it next is gonna have the original.
All right, so as you guys are, Ben's pointing to the shadow sword beneath the waters, and you can see it starting to shift as the current takes it and goes towards the edge.
Oh no, it fell
Last
over the
chance.
waterfall. Darn it. Bye,
And-
sword.
You see it disappear off into the darkness.
Oh, good.
See, now if that was a side quest where I was supposed to bring that somewhere, you guys just got me killed a second time.
Okay. And
Okay.
it's not my life. I'm okay with sacrificing
It's not my
it.
fake life. 'Cause it's
I
not
didn't
really
take that
Ben's
side
real
quest.
life
It's
either.
fine.
Now,
You
do
two
you want to?
are terrible friends.
Now, I generally
We're
do
not
not
friends in this
like to give you guys behind the scenes stuff, but it'll be funny in this moment. He totally could have picked the sword back up.
See?
He was already dead.
Hey, you know what? You keep telling us. See,
If
we
anyone
both
had
told you
else
to
had
do what you
picked
wanted
up
to do.
the sword, the shadows would have attacked them. But Ben was already dead. I usually don't like to do behind the scenes stuff, but this one was funny, and I had to tell him.
Because I figured
All
it
right.
out.
That's why I said
Man,
it's
you were
up to
saying it,
you.
I was like,
Hey,
it's 100% what I was going with. Anyway,
right.
all right. So
you
that was
are your own
I'll
person.
give you that.
We just
I
spent
jump
40.
after the sword.
We just spent 45 minutes on this. So what do you guys want to do now?
I jump after it.
Is there anywhere else for us to go?
No, just the back the way you came. This area ends with the waterfall.
We got to find
No
the
anvil
though.
down here anywhere?
Not in this particular spot.
Okay.
Guess we gotta backtrack.
Yeah, let's go looking for an anvil.
All right, so you guys head back up the tunnel, sloshing through the water. Ben grumbling about how he could have picked up the sword again.
You know what? You are your own
In my
man.
mind, that's how your character's like, I could have picked up the damn sword again. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, because in my head I still think I could have, even though my character
you still,
wouldn't know.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you still think you
I totally think they're wrong. Totally think I had this.
Just
For some reason, I feel confirmation too.
for some reason you keep saying something like, I could have ordered around a shadow army, which wouldn't have happened. But
I feel like my patron
Ben's
god
mind,
confirmed
that's how
in
it
my
works.
mind that I definitely could have picked up that sword again.
it's just sometimes I like to poke at you guys. Funny. All right, so you guys are back out into the large chamber with the tree in the center. There is the stairs leading back up, and then there is the ornate door leading into the sewer.
Can I
dungeon.
see the bottom
Oh
of
right,
the
we gotta
water?
do that dungeon. That's probably
No,
where
it's-
the anvil is.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Let's do it.
With the sword.
You're
off
at the base of the tree.
Yeah.
The tunnel leads down to a waterfall that goes down further.
Right. So what's the bottom of the waterfall?
It's
Your
probably like the sewage. Like, you know how in movies there's like a castle and then there's like one pipe that just water shoots out of? I think that's where that goes.
It's probably all of the duty.
It's
Yeah.
all the duties. All right, so yeah, you got a stairwell leading back up towards the main chamber, and then
Did you describe what was behind the sewer, like going deeper into the actual castle itself?
There's
The
an
ornate door.
for the dungeon.
for the
aspect.
dungeon?
Might as well just do that one.
Yeah.
We're down
Yeah,
here.
we have to.
Yeah, that's probably where the anvil is. We're looking
And the
for.
potentially
If this is a
key.
video game, though, we would then run back up, do a couple laps around the tree, trying to figure out where we're supposed to go.
That is true. I haven't seen the door yet, so I go back
No, you guys saw the door when you first came
No, I did.
down.
I
Yeah,
know.
you decided to go down the tunnel first, though. Yeah.
because I thought that's where the anvil would be.
Wait, is that door going to revive us all the way? That'd be super handy right now.
Is it golden?
It is. It's one of the ornate doors that marks the dungeon portion of this.
Oh, so the one where we get
Dark
the long
Souls
rest
rip
when
off.
we walk through?
Generally, when you walk back through.
Back through.
Yes.
All right.
It's not my
try and
fault.
survive
Ben's
till we
almost-
come back through.
Lifesteal. I start stabbing Huey.
Sure. All right.
You gotta get a nat 20 for the life steal to go off.
That is true.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna stab Huey until I get nat 20.
Ow.
Ben's like, let's find something
Ow.
to fight.
Ow. Ow.
Just keep stabbing. him.
Ow.
All right, friendly fire is on.
All right, so you guys cross the ornate door?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
All right, so you guys cross the ornate door. It closes behind you. You are now in. You go from basically what was like a cave to almost a brick sewer. There is a stream in the center with 2 brick pathways on either side, and it is just going as far down as you can see right
Smells like duty in
now.
here.
It does smell like duty.
I want to look around. See
But
if-
you do see, however, oddly enough, that the water itself does not seem to be flowing fully down the tunnel. It
That's
is.
stagnant
Can I
duty.
see if there's anything in the water, like any creatures or anything like that?
Give me a perception check.
I feel like you're fading on us there, Huey.
A little bit.
15.
15. I mean, you see some weird pale fish and frogs and things like that, but nothing monster wise. Nothing that looks like it's gonna jump out
Start
at you.
stabbing frogs. Get you net 20.
Lifesteal.
All right, I got this. How many frogs can I stab?
Well, you got to get a nat 20, so we're gonna be here in a minute.
Yeah.
There are 3 frogs in the water.
Okay, I got three 20s. They've all got probably 4 HP. So
Sir, yeah.
Roll initiative.
For the frogs.
Turns out they're
none of those are
frog
nat
humans.
20s.
All right, you've stabbed a bunch of frogs like a serial killer.
Is their life higher than 4? Because the baseline is 4 for this.
No, well, they're dead.
Okay.
They're just little frogs.
Are you sure?
Cut their legs off. Frog legs are food.
That is true. It's not a survival game.
Oh.
Sorry.
What if
Play
I
one
drink
survival game, Dan's just like, I need food and water. I need food
I'm
and water.
just saying, even in a game like this, you do have to hunt to get food.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
We don't play by those rules. Also encumbrance, otherwise you'd be heavy because of all your arrows.
We are encumbrance.
Yeah, you are encumbrance.
Oh, how much does your arrows weigh, Dan?
It'll tell him when he's encumbered.
Yeah, I have it all in here.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
it's a
actually
thing
paying
in D&D
attention.
Beyond.
Yeah.
You were supposed to click it at the beginning.
I don't think Benny did.
We're 8 games in. Turns out Ben's been cheating the whole time.
Wait a minute, I'll go turn that on. Hold on, let's see if I have it or not.
Anyway, as you guys go down the tunnel, it does keep going, and then a doorway splits off to the right.
just one? But it keeps
So far,
going?
but it keeps going.
So-
yes, as well.
okay.
There's a right-hand tunnel.
I peek in it.
So it seems to be going down, and then you can see there is like a wooden door at the end. It's like maybe 30 feet in front of you.
There's a door this way.
Is there
About 30
anything-
feet in front of me.
Is there anything
That's where this calling.
noteworthy down the hallway?
A door?
Don't worry, it's on.
Okay, I was gonna say you should have clicked it at the beginning. I did tell you guys to.
I mean, that was a year ago as well. I was double checking that I did it.
That is a good point.
That's the noteworthy thing. There's a door.
There's nothing down the hallway?
Just the door.
Like there's no
I approached the door.
creatures or anything
Nope.
that looks like
No.
roots or anything?
It's there's not this small stream of water in between. It's just literally just a
It's just a
stone
walkway?
path,
Okay.
and then to a door,
Okay.
and then obviously it keeps going.
Do we want to check the door?
Yeah.
I approach the door and I knock.
Okay.
Okay, give me a perception check, all of you.
Hello?
I was gonna check for traps
Oh, that probably would have smart.
because it's suspiciously nothing. 21.
So Ben knocks, and you don't hear anything beyond that. There's no response. Nothing.
Hello?
Still no response.
I open the door slowly,
Okay.
stab it to see if I can light steal off the door real quick.
Oh
Make sure it's
my
not a mimic.
That actually would have been fun.
Yeah,
Mimic door. I didn't even think of that.
That mimics can be
Teaching.
anything.
totally works.
I'm
Okay.
gonna write that down. Where's the pencil? I'm gonna remember that one. Mimic door.
Okay, guys, it's not a mimic, so I push it up a little bit more.
It's actually a mimic sword when you hold the
under it.
handle.
Under the. Yep, there you go. You just touched it. You're almost there. There you go. It's
There it
coming
is.
out.
Yeah. Underneath there is an
So much
entire other
crap
board game.
under there.
An entire another board game is underneath there.
Mimic door.
We're hiding an
The
Assassin's
whole
Creed board game
castle's
there.
a mimic.
That would be a hell of a twist.
What if the
Yeah.
whole castle is the mimic?
That's
You're
what
in
I
its
literally
guts.
just
what I
said.
Oh,
just
I thought you said
said.
every door in the castle. I can't hear you. You're so far down the table.
Anyway, all right, you guys going into the room?
I slowly open it up, and as it opens, I go, "Hello, just 3 hobbits."
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
You want to check a lead? As you enter the room, it looks like a large storage room. There's boxes stacked up against the walls. You do see a lot of the bricks seem to be crumbling, and roots are like kind of passing through. The back wall has fallen down, and you can see like a crack that kind of leads into a tunnel.
Ooh.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I look through the boxes.
The boxes are mostly, it seems like rope, torches, standard like.
I start poking the
dungeon
boxes
stuff.
to make sure they're not mimics.
All of the boxes come to life and eat you.
Well, I'm gonna take some rope.
Okay.
You never know when you're gonna need
Actually,
You
rope.
get
Yeah.
about 50 feet of rope.
I'll take a thing of rope.
You can each take a 50 feet of rope if you would like.
Hemp or silk?
It is hemp.
Okay.
Yep. So you can get high off it too.
Nice.
I smoke my rope. I'm gonna take
I
2.
smoke about 2
I
feet
need
of rope.
I
a
need
day.
1 for rope and 1 for recreational activities.
I want to check behind the crates, see if any of them are cut, like blocking some sort of tunnel in the side of the walls.
We already
They don't seem.
found.
Well,
the
give me
secret
an
tunnel,
investigation.
Dan.
My passive's 12.
I'm helping you.
12.
No,
I'm helping you.
you're
Got
helping me.
advantage.
Can't
You don't find
Mine's
any.
15.
You don't find any
18. No.
hidden doors in the wall. No.
Well, based on some of the previous areas, we didn't search enough, so I wanted to know.
I
That's
could
why we
start
should go
stabbing
through the
walls.
secret
What if the
tunnel
wall's
here.
the mimic?
That's not really a secret tunnel. It's just a tunnel.
It was,
Yes,
it was
secret tunnel.
almost too
The
obvious.
tree made it, so it's secret.
I start stabbing the wall. Mimic?
In
He's
theory,
just gonna start stabbing everything.
if the tree
gonna be
didn't crumble
so
the
dull.
wall, we wouldn't see the tunnel. Therefore, making it a secret tunnel.
It's true.
Logic.
I stab Dan to make sure he's not a mimic.
So Dan's chest opens up into a giant mouth, and he eats you.
An NPC joins the group, and he's a mimic.
I was
And then,
the
and then the
imposter.
real Dan comes into the room 5 seconds later. Guys, I got held up back there. What's going on?
This is one of those alien movies now. That's an idea for a campaign right there.
There's an imposter among us. Okay. All right, let's check the secret tunnel, I guess.
I'm not going first.
That's fine. I will.
All
I
right.
think
So,
I have the highest AC.
so you guys, the tunnel, even for you bunch of halflings, the tunnel is quite difficult to move through.
Think thin. Think thin. Think thin.
Give me a strength check to see if you can kind of push through the dirt.
Well, I'm not getting through the tunnel.
You don't know. You could get an at 20. D&D 1 rules.
2.
So you kind of start getting hung up on the roots and stuff. Give me a perception check, however. Jesus Christ.
2.
Jesus Christ. No, all right. You get real hung up. Your arm
I
starts
try to pull him out with my
crape.
lower
You
strength.
do see the tunnel itself actually kind of splits. It looks like there's a little bit of a hill climbing up and then like a hill going down.
Hey,
tunnel
hey, buddy.
It hurts.
You hang out there. So I'm going to like crawl over him.
Well,
To go
he's already
up.
stuck in the tunnel. How do you expect
Okay,
you're
so
gonna
I
crawl
brace
over
myself
him?
backwards.
Sure.
And I start trying to kick him in the butt to wedge him to go down.
Sure, give me a strength. Check.
I got a 17, even with my negatives.
17? Yeah, I'll say you kind of jam him through.
Okay, and does he go? Okay.
But however, Huey, you do take a couple scratches to the face from the roots and take 1 damage.
I am almost dead.
What's your name again, Dan?
So now you got like blood kind of
Yeah.
coming at you. It looks
I
cool
like
though.
it.
Chicks dig
What is
scars.
it?
It'll be fine.
Celery good barrel.
Good barrel. I fixed the problem. Yar!
We're working through the problem. Working through the
Why
problem.
did you say yar?
We're pirate. You don't know his past.
He
Maybe he was a
always-
pirate.
Every campaign, he's
He
always
was a
pirate.
I'm a
stout
Viking
halfling
pirate. Yar!
Which actually sounds like a cool character. I'm not gonna
does.
lie.
Brought the yar.
Just
back,
imagine a bunch of
everyone.
halflings with little tiny
You
pirate.
would
Brought
have to
it
call him
back.
Captain Halfbeard.
It's good. He's got a little tiny pirate
All right, so
ship.
is he, are you sliding down the tunnel?
I don't know. Where am I going?
No, you just kind of push through that
Oh.
part you got stuck at.
Then I
yeah.
look up.
So yeah, so you can go up.
There's a hill.
It's dark.
It's dark.
You can go
Hey!
down. You do see the faint glow
Good
of light.
barrel. Grab some torches.
I grab some torches.
Okay.
And I roll them. You go. I roll them down the tunnel between their legs because I can't get to them.
I meant to, grab. I probably just alerted something because I yelled. But
Yeah,
anyway,
you probably did.
'cause he rolled over there. Anyway,
I'm gonna start crawling back towards Dan.
I grabbed them from the crates and rolled them to you.
yeah.
I fixed the problem and now I'm leaving.
Okay.
I light a torch.
Okay. It's still dark. I mean, you could see that the light kind of goes upward, but it doesn't penetrate fully into the darkness. It's only like 20 feet in front of you. But you did see a faint glow coming from the downward tunnel.
Down or up? Down or up? Let's go up.
Okay. You can start
Go
heading upward?
down.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
what my dice said.
It's going to be over a lot quicker than I anticipated. All right, so we're going upwards.
Going down?
Nope, too late. All right, so we're going up.
He's the only one. Me and Dan are back. I've crawled out with Dan. Now we're just in the room.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, we're in the
I just
room.
threw a torch.
I yelled
'cause
out. I
was
yelled
caught.
down the tunnel. How's it looking?
How do you want to do this, Huey? Do you want to you're just walking up?
Slowly.
Okay.
Stealth.
Give me a perception check.
Actually, hold on. Why don't you?
Too late, Dan. I already said I was doing it.
Yeah, because I have
'Cause I'm
passed without
dumb.
a trace.
I'm hanging out
But
with you.
have
I
to
got no
be
HP.
back.
13?
13. Okay, so as you start going upward, you don't really hear any noises. You kind of hear the torch kind of sputtering, and you start to like, as you're pushing forward, you realize there's more like spider webs and stuff kind of
That's not good.
stuck in the tunnel
I
itself.
turn around immediately when I see the spider webs.
Okay, and you head back.
Yes.
All right.
Hate spiders.
Just come running back.
I hate guys. There's spiders up there. I don't like
I think.
spiders.
I think.
I don't like
barrel
spiders.
feet guy should go to the bottom path.
I don't like spiders.
Stout barrel or whatever his name
Stout
is.
Bar-
Good barrel.
Good barrel.
See, none of us remembered, so I don't.
Well, I
feel
got
bad.
closer than
I've been the
barrel
hatchet.
feet.
Yeah, I don't know
No,
where
we
you
all
got
said
that.
barrel. We both got as close as the other one.
Okay,
Which
whatever
is
lets you
weird,
sleep
'cause
at
I
night.
never told you guys my name.
I'm not really here. I'm God.
I've never. I know. I was just
He's my patron
Looking.
saint. They told me I should have
That's
chased
screwing
after the
him
shadows.
over.
I thought someone was over here.
I'm the guy that's just laughing at him.
So I tell them there's spiders that way.
Okay,
I hate spiders.
that's fair.
We should go
fair.
down.
I hate
Okay.
snakes.
All right. It's a weird thing to
To the
say,
camera, that
Indy.
Good, but what was the for?
He's trying to be Indiana Jones.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, but at no point does he usually. Well, he does say I hate snakes in the first movie,
Yeah.
but usually
He
it's
goes,
snakes.
snakes.
Why does it have to be snakes? Not I hate snakes.
Why is there? I just want to get these. Was it? I was gonna swear. Never mind. I was gonna do the Samuel Jackson.
Yep.
Oh, these mother effing snakes off this mother effing plane. We're not even on a plane, Ben.
We might be.
New campaign.
We're going
It
down.
mimics a plane.
Who's
Okay.
so many good ideas. Who's going down the tunnel?
I will go down the.
You're going down the tunnel.
I'm going
Who has the most HP in AC? We'll go with that.
Well, he does, but I've
The most. He's the best.
at everything.
I
Yeah.
have better other stats.
Yeah.
But I was also going to cast Pass Without a Trace so we can stealth better.
Ooh, I like it.
So I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Boring Huey now. All right, so you guys slip down the tunnel. As you keep going down, you realize the dirt is now growing muddy, so it's kind of you're squishing.
Okay.
Well, you're quietly squishing, so it's like. Eventually, you do come out into. You can see the tunnel actually kind of ends in front of you, and there's lights in the distance. And as you come out, you realize you're coming out on like a giant wall, and you look down, and you can just see, oddly enough,
Snakes. No.
a vast city before you.
City.
City.
Okay.
Made of mud, and like it looks like it's like built into like the whatever the one from the bottom is, stalagmites.
Yes.
It's the one on the bottom, I believe.
so.
The ones that are on the bottom.
Yeah.
You look down and you can see. Do you guys with him?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a perception
No, I'm still
check,
at the top.
everybody. All right, so Ben's at the top going.
I had 12 HP. I'm waiting for
That
them.
is fair. I'll give it to you.
I'm waiting for them to decide what we're doing.
15. You can see in the distance. You can see humanoids of some kind moving.
They're
around
mud
the
monsters.
city.
Oh.
I yelled out,
However, you're
I think
a
they're mud
decent
monsters.
distance away. You're like 200 feet from the first like building.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
we're really good distance
Yeah.
away. 200 feet as in away or above?
Above.
Okay.
Ah!
Definitely not jumping distance, and we
Do you-
definitely do not
okay,
have enough of
I crawl up
enough
behind
room.
them.
Sure.
Look over the shoulders. Do you guys see any bales of hay?
Do we see an
Oh.
anvil anywhere?
Not
Do I
from here.
smell an anvil? I have a very good nose. for
No,
anvils.
what it does smell like is a combination of mud,
Feces?
feces, just general cave
Guys, you
Smells
want to
like
see
the
the
You
funny-
can see fires like torches and bonfires and that sort of thing.
I think they're poop monsters.
They're what?
Poop monsters.
Oh.
Not mud monsters.
I heard boop monsters and I was like, I don't know what that is. Sounds adorable.
poop monsters. Sounds adorable. They run up to you. Ah!
Oh god, the boop
You missed.
monster. That's what I call my dog, the boop monster. Anyway, what do you guys want to do?
Well, there's spiders.
With
that
your
way.
with your perception check, you can see you could climb down if you wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like
It's not like a sheer cliff face. Like there is handholds and stuff. You could climb down if you wanted.
So
to.
relatively easy climb.
No, but it would be possible.
I still think we should look for a cart with hay in it and just leap.
So what do you think we should do?
I have no idea.
I don't know if we should, because you said this
I
was where the
bet you
glow
the
was coming
spiders
from?
are protecting.
It was mostly the
something.
glow from like the
lights
torches
of
and
the-
stuff.
okay.
Yeah. Of
What
the
if we just
city.
use
If I
one of
had
these
to
ropes
guess-
we just got?
It's over 200 feet down.
So we tie the three of them. You took two, so we tie the.
No, I actually
four.
only took one. The joke was two. He said,
Well,
we can
okay, I'll
each
crawl
have
back
a
and get
rope.
more of them, but I'm saying we tie four of them together on 200-foot rope.
God said we can
I'm
each
just-
have a rope.
I'm just glad that he got the math right.
He said 3 there for a second.
He
and
did,
I
but he
was a little
changed it. He
nervous,
changed it.
but
It's
yeah.
fine.
No, we have 3, and then he said 4 because he was
No,
joking
I-
about the fourth one.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
I think we tie these 3 together. He said we can each have one. So then I go back up. I get one more. I bring it back down. That's 4. Then I go back up, get a backup rope, bring it back. As far as we know, there's nothing between us and the ropes. Is my point. We can literally we can carry one, then we'll just crawl back up and make the 200-foot rope, then come back.
You also have the entire other tunnel to check, just so you guys.
Yeah, I'm
He's
wondering
scared
if-
of that one, so we'll come back.
Yeah,
to
No,
I'm
I
scared by
meant the main
myself.
tunnel. I didn't even mean the
Yeah, because
smaller
we're in
tunnel.
the secret one right now.
secret tunnel.
And I'm kind of thinking this is a side quest that we should just say nah.
I still think we could easily just tie the ropes together.
Because
We
I
can.
don't
If you
really
wanna go
wanna
down, we
cause mass
can.
genocide of mud people.
I don't.
Poop monsters.
Because I
Who
will
said we're
not-
gonna? Maybe they're friendly.
Yeah.
I am not though.
But fair.
I'm not. If I'm going down there,
I'm
I'm
going down
committing
there. It
genocide.
is
I mean, I
we all
get-
know that's gonna happen.
I get what you're saying, that there's still a spider path and a main path we could easily do, but then we'll never know what's down this path. So I say we go down
Remember all
to
the
there.
magic items we've missed?
Yeah, which he has told us multiple times that you guys don't check things. We
No,
don't check things
I
because you
understand.
go,
We wanna do
hey,
this. We
remember
can
all
do
the
this."
paths that you skipped?
I just because you guys usually get stuck on something, so I'm trying
Yeah.
to let you
Right.
know the other options.
I say we tie together the ropes, make the
You guys have
combination.
a
Okay,
very
then we tie
tendency to,
together
like-
the ropes and jump down.
Well,
Or climb
climb
down.
I mean, yeah. Well, let's tie
You're
together
the one that kept saying
ropes.
jumping, okay? All right, guys, I've tied the rope together. Ah, my spine! So anyway, your spine snaps in half like kindling.
You are not Spider-Man.
And
I've
then the
got
resurrection stone
osteoporosis.
slips out of Ben's butthole.
Okay, so we go tie 4 ropes
John's
together.
dead.
All right, who's tying the rope?
Who's got the best proficiencies?
I got the worst everything.
I probably could tie it.
All
right,
right.
then.
What stat is it?
It's well, it would be
Survival.
sleight of hand.
Oh,
Not survival?
Yeah, I have +7.
Well, or survival. I'll give you survival. That would also be
oh, that's only a +2 for me.
I have a +3 for that one.
survival. Okay, tie the ropes. Survival.
Here we go.
You got to give me 4 rolls to see if you can tie all 4 ropes. We got
17,
sure.
19, 8, and 11.
I mean, those look like some of the best knots you've ever tied.
So
mean,
the
on the
first 100
bright
feet I feel
side-
really confident about. The last 100 feet, not so much.
How high is that really?
I mean,
So now
luckily
that I've
that's
tied
just
them
a backup.
together, I feel
so.
that Dan should test it.
Other quick question. You've tied the ropes together.
Yeah.
What are you tying the rope to?
The stalactites up here.
There's no stalactites up here.
Yeah, there's
I
not-
go back to the tunnel. How long is the
Because
tunnel?
you can look up and there's still like you
Okay.
can see the tunnel kind of goes almost into like a dome.
How
above
far
you.
back is the tunnel leading to the room?
I would say probably about 50 feet.
Okay, so I tie another rope.
Okay. I didn't even think that it was exactly 50 feet. I was just saying 50 feet.
Which is an 8, and
Sure.
I go over there and I get 2 boards, and I
Okay.
tie them to that so that they're stuck at the edge of at the top.
I love it. Okay, give me another knot.
Okay, that one's a 22.
All right, so we've MacGyvered the crap out of this. You've made some sort of weird
No, I'm gonna let him lead the way this time. I'm
rope
starting to-
anchor against the tunnel.
I would have tied it against a root or something.
The
And then I look at my teammates and I'm like, does anyone have bubble gum, a paperclip, and tin foil?
Okay, so we've got a weird makeshift anchor with some definitely the best knots you've ever seen rope.
Some of them are. Some of them are.
Sure. What? All right. Who's
Who's
going
going
Go for it.
down?
Show
my
us,
contraption?
show us how confident
You made
in
it.
yourself
you got
are.
this.
Okay. All right. Since it's not fully trustworthy, you said that there is stuff for us to climb down, right?
Well, it's possible you could use like handholds and climb down. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a sheer rock face.
So I tie myself off rappel style.
To what?
It's
Do you have any? To the anchor, you mean?
Right.
Okay, I see.
So I've got it wrapped around me.
Got
okay?
you. Oh, and then you're gonna climb
And then
down.
I hand the other end to Dan.
Sure.
Because he's the only one with strength.
Right.
And I tell him, I'm going to climb
me.
down. I'm going to climb down using my anchored rope contraption. You're holding the other end. So you make sure that we're at all times it's taut. That'll get me to the bottom, like I can fall and not die length.
Eventually, he's just gonna jump.
No. So if I fail towards the bottom,
Right.
at least I got that close to the ground before,
No, I'm
before
with
I
you.
fall.
Before you landed and liquefied on impact. Yeah.
200 feet, I don't think I'll survive. I fall 50 feet,
Well,
I'll take some damage.
it's 1d6 per 10 feet for damage.
Okay, so I got to get down to like 20 feet from the ground.
In theory, if I just jump now,
I'll say all the hassle.
minimum 20 damage, maximum I'm dead.
That's generally how that works. Yeah.
So win-win.
It's a win-win.
Do you want to do it? I got the
Okay,
I got the d6 right over here,
that-
man.
that
Andy, I
Yes.
begin to climb down with Dan holding the
Well-
safety end.
Okay.
But you don't think I should do that?
No, I just realized that if this fails, how are we getting back up?
We can climb up.
Yeah, that should be a lot easier than getting down this thing.
Well, not easier, but we could.
Don't
I'm not sure you understand how gravity works.
There's handholds to get back up.
the handholds can also be used to get down.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, the rope's just a backup at this point. I'm using the handholds.
Okay. Kevin,
you-
let's do this. I forgot your name.
You're Kevin, I thought.
Nope, different campaign. Pay attention.
Seriously.
This guy.
Yeah, seriously, not cool.
Can you believe
All
this
right,
guy?
you're climbing down.
Here we go.
All right.
I got Dan supporting me.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this just so we're not here all goddamn day. We're going to do this in 50-foot increments.
I thought you were going to say 50 rolls.
50 rolls.
like, I'm just gonna-
well,
I'm just gonna do-
hypothetically, if we're doing 10 feet, we could do 10 feet. That'd be 20 rolls. That's way too many. So we'll do 50 feet increments. So go ahead and give me the first 50 feet for your athletics
Okay.
for climbing down.
Do I get advantage because I've got him supporting and helping me?
No. Why would you have advantage?
Because if I fall, I'm just going to dangle.
Well, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
We'll get to that.
Because that's when my strength
Because
check
that's when
comes
his
in.
strength check will come in.
Okay. 8.
Sven's immediately like, I got this, guys. We've tied off. We've thought of all of the possibilities. He gets... I'll even give him 10 feet down before he slips. Dan, go ahead and give me a strength check to see if you can... Or like a save to see if you can hold him.
17.
17. I'm going to say you start to shift towards the edge of the pit. Then give me an athletics check to see if you can grab on again.
I'm going to need you to brace.
I'll try.
14.
All right, Dan, you're over the edge now. Ben went to grab, immediately started slipping. You immediately went off the edge with him.
I tried
Unless
to-
you want to let go of the rope.
I try to grab it and stop it from
All right,
happening.
give me a strength
And
check.
if he
not gonna
doesn't, I'm
happen.
letting go of the rope.
That's in the... That's all.
Jesus, man. There you go.
3.
Go with the others. Go with the
I let go
It
of the rope.
doesn't matter what
I say,
fucking dice I
"Screw this."
use.
Oh, well, as you try to let go of the rope, Huey tries to grab you and immediately doesn't let go of the rope, hits you, you go out with him. Damn it. You now are all three falling towards the cave very far below you. I will give everybody one last chance to try to grab on.
I'm dead.
Acrobatics?
Or
Or
athletics.
8.
8.
Okay.
so glad we did this.
5, 6,
I'm
7.
gonna laugh when there's nothing down here. Like it literally.
He said there's a
was
whole city and says we keep skipping stuff.
of mud
11,
people.
They've got magical mud stuff.
13, 14,
I feel like the Three Stooges just trying to scale up the side of the wall.
16, 17. I only got 18, so we're going to do 18.
Would you consider this a swamp or underdark?
It would be closer to the Underdark.
Because I am proficient in that area as
Okay.
a natural explorer.
Sure.
I don't know if that-
This isn't exploring, though. This is just falling.
Well, it says surviving in such regions too.
Solid. All right, let's see. 10. 20.
So we're all dead then.
30.
And before it? Yes.
40.
We are all dead.
I was like, it's
So glad this is how my character went.
50. 60. 1. What is everyone's life?
Dead.
not 61.
No. What is your actual lives, though?
49.
49. Huey, what do you got?
56.
56.
Total or current?
Total, like total.
46.
46. Okay. Yeah, you all tumble off and slam into the ground, and darkness finds you all.
Cool.
That wasn't even a boss fight,
What's this?
guys.
Okay, okay, so I assume just we're all dead now.
Yeah.
Yes, technically, you are all dead. That is
Sweet.
apparently how
Awesome.
we're going to anticlimactically end the hardcore campaign.
Was there anything down here?
There was.
Was it worth the death?
It is where the anvil was.
Okay.
So
There was another way to get there.
That's kind of what I
yes.
thought. Yeah. Okay.
The 200-foot drop was not the ideal way to go. All
right.
I mean, realistically, this is a hardcore game, and
Yep.
that was a
'Cause my-
TPK.
Yeah, the only reason I asked was because this said I'm an adept at traveling and surviving in such regions.
Which that's more like
I
if
didn't
you're
know
trying
what
to
that kind
find like food and that
Okay.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
or
I-
hide from
I've
the
never
enemy.
used that as
You know,
a thing,
you know
so-
what to use to hide and camouflage yourself. Not
Gotcha.
necessarily how to not fall off a cliff. I will. So when you were going to catch Ben, 18 was the because it's his weight falling was actually what I was going with, but you got a 17. I mean, it is what it is. I should have just told you beforehand. Ben kept getting an 8, so there's really nothing I can do about that. That's you just yeah. And Huey got a 3. Yeah. Well,
Huey's just got a pile of dice. He's retiring.
well, yeah. I guess 8 episodes for a hardcore game. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I got really nothing else to say.
Yeah,
at this
no, we'll be
point.
back next week with more Spider-Man.
We'll
and
come up with
pick
something. Yeah.
We'll be picking up a new campaign.
All right, everybody, like, subscribe, click the thing, do the stuff, the YouTube things. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Hey guys, so yeah, everybody kind of died. However, we were talking about it after we cut the cameras, unfortunately, and technically they all made their death saves. So we have 3 unconscious adventurers kind of sitting in the mud. But I could do something with this. I'm wildly creative. So if you want the hardcore game to keep going, just let us know in the comments. Or should everybody be dead and feasted on by small bugs? Let us know. Let us know below. All right. Bye, everybody.